Cole, and I'm back with another Minecraft video on the CrackPack. Yeah. So, today we're going to be doing a bit of tinkering with Tinker's Construct, and I'm flying through a cloud. No, we're going to be doing a bit of tinkering with Tinker's Construct, make some tools in the nether while I was off camera. I got a ton of that special ore, cobalt, and ardite, and I have a surprise for you. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So we're going to be doing a bit of that, and then we're going to be doing a bit of messing around with Flan's mod and the guns in that mod. Crap. What the heck just happened? I'm going to die from fall damage, aren't I? Wait for it. Am I lagging? I don't think I'm lagging. Oh no, I don't think I was. Maybe I got it out just in time. I hope I did. I don't know. But whatever. We're going to be doing a bit of messing around with Flan's mod. And I had a creeper explosion there that I'll fix later. And a bit of Tinker's Construct. So, let me show you the loot that I got while off camera. 27 cobalt ore and 14 ardite. And if you were wondering what those look like, they look like that in the nether. And I found that the pack souls can break these. And it's much faster than those alumite tools. So yeah. So I've got some molten gold in there. I got some molten manulin. I already threw some of this in there. Manulin is the end game material in this. Manulin is an alloy mixed of cobalt and ardite. And I have some alumite in there too. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to show you something that you should do right at the beginning. Let's take all these out. Do this. Put your gold at the bottom. And bam. Make yourself an ingot cast. Because that is very useful. Because what you can do is take your alumite. And bam. And then you can turn it into ingot form. And then you get it out of your system. In there. But we don't need that right now. We are going to make a manulin sword. So what we're going to make is, instead of one of those normal broadsword like this one that you see in Minecraft, we are going to make a, what's it called? A cutlass. And a cutlass is pretty much the same as a broadsword. It has block and everything. But it has the chance of being a critical, it has the chance of giving a critical hit, and it is a rare item. These patterns right here can only be found in villages. And I was venturing around exploring with my hang glider and my jetpack and stuff. And out there I found a village with a ton of those. I found like 5 in there. And I decided to make that in there. But actually, why am I doing this? We don't need that. We need a paper handguard, which is what we want, and we need paper for that. And I will show you how to make that. If you don't have reeds, you can just stick oak logs or logs in the pulverizer, and it'll give you these things called wood chips. And those are useful. And I don't know how I made that. And you'll get wood chips, and you can turn them into paper if your click works. So yeah, you can then do that, and you can go in here, bada beam, bada boom, and 6 paper makes a writable full guard. And writable is very good because that means it gives an extra modifier for your cleaver. And cleaver in this tool table is actually not on here. So what you do is you just make it like a broadsword here, except you put that there. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get a sword blade and pick that up and then put that back. And take that sword blade, pour some gold on there. Pour that gold on there. Put that there. and put the tool rod there. And there are going to be two things that we're going to make this out of. So we want to make the blade out of manulin because that is the strongest material in the game. Bam! Manulin sword blade. And then it also has the highest durability, but the thing is it doesn't have that high of a, what's it called? It doesn't have that high of, it doesn't have any extra modifiers that it adds on. And cobalt, that adds unbreaking. And ardite, that adds stonebound, which I showed you in with my stone pickaxe. And that means it gets faster or it does more damage as it goes down. But one of the best materials that you can make it out of is cactus. Because cactus has this effect called spiny. And spiny, pretty much what that does is that... Oh crap, it's a baby zombie. Yeah, you die in there. Oh, he's got a sword. Yeah, I'm getting out now. But what that does is that makes it so it... What am I trying to say here? That makes it so you can't find your pattern. No, that spiny... Here, let's look in the book. Look in the book. Should be over in one of these general areas. Okay. Materials. Cactus. Material trait. Jagged. Splintering level 1. So what that pretty much does is it will splinter and you put it on your sword and it makes your sword sharper and it has a chance of adding more damage that your sword does. And that is all good. There it is. So what we're going to want to do is do that, and we get this and a cactus shard. So now that we've got all of this, we can hit this baby right there, cactus, manulin sword blade, and paper full guard, and we get our cutlass. What should we name it? We could name it coal sword. What should we name it? Coal sword 2001. No. This is really taking too long to find a name to make it. So yeah, now it's my sword. But as you can see, it only does 4.5 hearts, which is 8 attack damage. So we are going to up that, and I'm going to throw in 12 cobalt for something we're going to be doing later. So yeah, I'll show that. But it does only 4.5 hearts. So let me show you what you need to do. So you need to get these puppies right here, and I don't have that much at the moment. Hold on. But we can continually keep adding on to it and making it do more. But what you do is you do that, you put your blocks of quartz there, and you put your sword here, and then you keep going. Just keep on going. And you see this? So you're modifying it. So you're adding sharpness. And that's what quartz adds. And 72 out of 72. And I can keep going and add more modifiers here if I want to. So I think I'm going to add one more modifier of this just for the time being. And then I'll keep adding more and more and more continually as I get more and more quartz. And I think I am just going to add this modifier right here. So it doesn't fill it up all the way, but it does 17 attack damage, which does 9 hearts of attack, which is still really, really, really good. Which is actually better than my Paxil. So we can get rid of that. And now I got this baby here, and I can critical all the time and get my Paxil out. And we don't need you anymore. Osmium sword. Bam, get rid of you. And throw some stuff in the chest. You. And you. Actually, you go down there. Sort that. And, well, what else could we add on here? We can add many different things. We could add lapis. I'm not going to add lapis just yet because I don't think I'm going to make this my looting sword. This one's just going to be a sharpness sword. But lapis adds looting. Diamond adds plus 500 durability. Emerald adds plus 50% durability. Redstone adds haste. I could add a diamond and a gold block, and that will add one more modifier for me. And I can also add, which I think I'm going to be doing right now. Let's search. Leadstone. Leadstone flux capacitor. That's what we want. So we want 2 lead, a copper, and 3 redstone. 2 lead, a copper, 3 redstone, and a sulfur. Good thing we have that. Bam, 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 and bam. And then what we can do is go to our modifier table, tool station, and get our sword and stick that in there. And see, it adds this little thing right there. And now our tool can be charged. So instead of taking durability and stuff, it actually, well, instead of taking durability, now we can stick it in the energetic infuser, which I showed you last episode, which we charge our jetpack with. And then our sword charges up, and pop, it goes in there. And now we have a sword. Yes. So, now that this is cooked up right there, we are going to want to make a new type of tool station. Yeah. So, this tool station is great and all, but it is not good enough for the future. It's not future proof. You cannot do the second level of tools with this type of tool station. So what we need to do is do those two, put 4 blocks of iron, and then we get 3 seared bricks, stick those right there, and we get a tool forge. And as you can see, this adds many, many more tools. It adds a hammer, a lumber axe, a excavator, a scythe, cleaver, battle axe, and it may or may not add the bow. I forget if that had that, if it included it in the other one. But the one thing that we are going to want to make right now is a hammer. It is a 3x3 mining tool which has high durability. And what we're going to want to make it out of is cobalt large plates, 2 of these plates, a hammerhead, and a tough rod. So what we need is we need to create some new stencils. So we want to create tough rod, large plate, and hammerhead. Then what we can do is we can put them in here and create one of those, and one of those, and then we can take those out and pop them right on there. Bam, bam, and bam. And now we are getting set to make our hammer. So we want to put those on and our hammer head. So actually I'm going to take this off for right now because we are not going to make our tough rod out of cobalt. So we smelted up those 12 cobalt ore, and those double and turn into 24 cobalt ingots. So we click on those and those go to the bottom, so those are going to be the ones that pour out. So we pour one of those and one of those. Those take longer to fill up since they require 8 ingots instead of just the 1 or the half that the other ones cost for our pick and our sword. And then that will finish, and that will finish, and we're going to want to make another one of those. And as you can see, this is starting to empty out the cobalt, and soon enough it's all gone, and it should harden right now. And then we have 2 cobalt large plates and a cobalt hammerhead. And what we're going to want to do is we want to throw 2 ardite in there to get 3, well 4, and have it extra. And then we can throw in our ingot cast to get out the others. And the reason I didn't put the ardite in there with the cobalt earlier is because if I had, the cobalt would have sat there and then the ardite would have melted and it would have all mixed together and made the purple stuff that you see right there, manulin. And that is not what we want to do. So while these are smelting up, let's get into a bit of Flan's mod so I can show you some of the guns other than just my MP5 here. So what we want to do is I've made 2 silencers, which are pretty easy to make. You just make that fiberglass that I showed you last episode and some light gray wool slabs. And then what we want to do is we want to go to this modern weapons box. And we look at all of these items here. And I think today we're going to want to make 2 different weapons. The G3 and the M1911 Colt 45 caliber. And the reason I'm making this instead of the Desert Eagle or the Gold Desert Eagle is because the Desert Eagle actually shoots harder and it does more damage, but this one is cheaper per magazine and you can shoot faster this one, and it has 1 more bullet in each magazine. So let's make this right there. So we turn that leather and that 8 iron into this, and we can't fire it since I showed you we don't have any ammo for it. So let's head over to here and let's make how much? Let's do this and let's throw some of these patterns in to there. And then how much do we make? And let's say 1, 2. Oh crap, I just reloaded. 4, 8, and then 1 in the chamber right here. Yeah. So what we can do now is we can go ahead and make our G3. And our G3, we don't have enough iron for that. And I am going to need to go mining, seriously, because we are out of iron pretty much. G3, bam. Then we're going to want to make some ammo, so there we go. 3, that's about all we can make. Let's make 1 more so we can go ahead and load this baby up with 1. And then what we're going to want to do is, as you can see, this is a semi-automatic rifle and this is a semi-automatic pistol. And this one is better for longer range and this one is for very short range. And this is for medium range where you can shoot either down sight or like this, and this is just a good overall gun. So what we are going to want to do is we are going to want to upgrade these. So I didn't explain this very well last episode, so let's put a silencer on this baby and then we can take that out, and then you can see it is a silencer. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. And then we can put a silencer on him too. And we are going to want to make red dot sights. So we're going to want to make one red dot sight, and then we're going to want to make it one ACOG scope in a second. So we need a glass pane. And how do we get that? No. Most of you probably know how to make that. Oh, we already have some. Most of you probably know how to make that, since it is a basic Minecraft thing. So let's put that there, bam, red dot sight, and we are going to put this baby on our pistol, and we are going to actually get an ACOG sight for our G3, since it is a longer range weapon, and the ACOG sight actually zooms in a bit farther. So we can look at the recipe for this. It is 1 glowstone, 2 glass panes, and 6 fiberglass. And we just have enough fiberglass. So we need another glass pane and 2 glowstone. So, no, just 1 glowstone. Glass panes and fiberglass. Yeah. And then we can go into here, put our G3 there, and add that ACOG scope sight. Yeah. And then if we look, this one is like our MP5 over here, and this one has a completely different scope on it, and we can go test it out outside. Are you gonna attack me, guy? Speed! Oh crap, it is an infernal one. See? Bam! What the heck? Pistol! Yeah! And we can go test out our sword too. Let's find a mob. You, cow, you look good. And one shot. You. Get them meats. And fire that gun. Yeah. Let's reload. Alright. Now let's get these off our hotbar. We have way too much junk in our inventory right now. All the things. Let's toss those. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Yeah, that's a bit better. Now we have less junk in our inventory. So now the stardite is melted up, and as you can see, it is a nice gold looking or copperish looking material that is in there. So what we can do is make a tough rod with that, and then it will turn into a reddish sort of looking thing like that, and then we can make one ingot out of that too. Yes. Now, time for the creation of this. What we can do is go to here, 2 of those, you, and you. And this is one of the best hammers that you can get in the game. So, let's name it. Again, Mark 42. Yeah, it's Coal Hammer Mark 42. Yep, and now we can add some modifiers to that. So, I think we're going to want to add a bunch of redstone modifiers. So, bam, bam, bam. 48 redstone blocks. Wow. So, what we can do is actually do that, and that, and that. And then it does 10 each time. And as you can see, it adds a little red bulb to the bottom. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck. Oh. And what we're going to want to do here is take this and get a diamond and head over to the the gold, get a block of gold, and then what we can do here is bam and bam and bam, and as you can see, modifiers remaining 1. So now we can add that leadstone upgrade again to it. So what we need is 1 lead, or 2 lead, 1 copper, just take away the redstone. Oh, dang it. Bah. 3 redstone. And what else was the other item? 1 sulfur. Yes. Sulfur, 3 redstone, 2 lead, and a copper, not an ardite. Be a very expensive leadstone energy thing. And then we can add that puppy to here. And now it is the coal hammer Mark 42 with the little energy thing on it. And we can charge that puppy up and show you what he can do. He or she, it can do. Bam, let's charge you up a bit. Alright. So, let's just come over here, and this is an extremely fast mining tool. And bam, 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 bam. It cannot mine dirt, as you can see, though. But this can. Haha. Super miner. So this is what I can mine with. So it only mines dirt and stuff, or cobble, stone related blocks and ores. It does not mine dirt and gravel. And this is a pretty cool tool that you can have. Yeah. So guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. We got a bunch done. We did some Tinker stuff. We made some Tinker's tools. We did some Flans mod. Many different things. And I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. So guys, my name is Cole. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Be nice in the comments. And I will see you all guys next time. Bye-bye.